Hey guys, I just want to share a quick deal that's just come to my desk, and it is a co-living deal in Perth. So this suburb is roughly 15 kilometers to Perth CBD. It's called Midland. This suburb is literally 6 kilometers to Perth Airport. So here's a mighty Perth Airport. This suburb has a very good hospital, St. John of God Midland Public Hospital. This suburb also has a university next to you, Curtin University. Also, you can see on the map, we got a lot of employment, industrial and commercial hubs nearby. So there's a lot of employment generation going on in the suburb. And yeah, there's some employment generation going on here. And it's not very far from CBD as well. So this suburb, I believe, also have a train station. So yeah, Midland train station, very good connectivity from bus. Also, a lot of shopping centers, medical facilities, or restaurants and cafe nearby. So as you can see, this suburb has a lot of good characteristics of a perfect co-living location. It's got one, university; second, hospital; third, easy access to CBD, 15 kilometers; fourth, easy access to airport. So Perth has a lot of fly and fly out people, so they prefer living closer to airport. So it's got that. It's got access to employment hubs, obviously within the suburb and also nearby suburbs. It has the perfect recipe. Now, the thing that we really want to focus on is supply and demand for co-living, if there is truly demand. So what we do for that is we'll just look at flatmates.com.au. This is my favorite website. Look, do remember, Flatmates is not the comprehensive data set, but it is good to have a leading indicator defined. So if you see some supply and demand differences in Flatmates, you can replicate that in the real world as well. Okay, so having said that, let's put in some suburbs nearby. Obviously, we put in Midland, Middle Swan, Bellevue, Guildford, and Midville. So because what a lot of people, they want to live in one, but they also consider the neighboring suburbs. It's always good to look at the holistic area. And if I see how many flatmates currently are looking for a room, so we can see that 86 flatmates currently looking for a room. These look like uni students. They look like someone who's probably working or even like a single old mother. Yeah, so it's a bit of everything. Yeah, so, and that's because we saw the variety, right? So there was university, there's hospital, there was employment hubs. So all sort of people would want to live there, and also fly in, fly out worker. The amazing access to Perth Airport makes this an attractive location as well, and that is what we see in the data. So 86 people are looking. Now, do remember the fact that this 86 people is not the complete market. So there are so many more people who will never show their face on public, but they're actively looking for, like myself. If I want to look for a property, I won't show my face in public, right? I'll just actively apply through listings. So the market is probably 3, 4, 5 times bigger than this. Now let's look at how many rooms we have available in that area. So we got 7 rooms available. So that's like roughly 11, 12 people competing for one room in that area. So now we know there's a co-living supply and demand imbalance as well. That is making me comfortable because all the characteristics that we looked at, we can see that in the supply and demand sort of equation as well. Now, let's do one thing which I really do always. How many rooms have en suites amongst that? 0. Like literally, there are no rooms available where you will get your own bathroom. So look at it. There's 86 people currently available, actively looking. There's so much more bigger market that are not on flatmates, but they're looking. But there's literally no solution out in the marketplace, and that makes this a very perfect deal that ticks all the boxes from a heaps good criteria. So just to recap, we saw the suburb. We saw how amazingly accessible the suburb is, like university, hospital, train line, bus line, industrial jobs around, access to CBD, access to airport, also the co-living supply and demand data. So everything stacks up. Now, next best thing that we want to look at is capital growth potential, because obviously co-living is a perfect product. We will get tenants. There is no doubt about that. So this will be a very successful one. But what about capital growth? Now, capital growth is tied to the market, right? So Perth market is very undersupplied right now. It's going through housing crisis. Perth has been getting amazing population growth, probably the highest in the country right now, both from interstate and external migration. Perth is the strongest economy in the country right now. So there are broader fundamentally, the Perth market is going to continue to grow for short term, 2 to 3 years. And also it will be a great market in the long term as well, because it's no more mining town. It's such a diversified city now. Now talking about this whole area, Swan Valley, which is kind of pretty much this area, is a very good area from supply and demand indicators as well. So there's low days on market, there's low vacancy rate, there's low inventory. Also, the stock on market is very, very low. So it is ticking a lot of boxes from the capital growth point of view as well, which is what we really like. Now, what we will do to solve this problem where there's so many people looking, we don't have a right solution for these people. We will build a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house. So every room will have an attached bathroom. Every room will have a digital lock. We will have a nice mega rooms, so like a studio-like setup in every room. So these people who will be sharing houses will be sharing bathrooms as well. So we'll have a very good solution for that. And the deal will look something like this. So it will be around 900K price, the full turnkey price, and the expected rental will be around 350 to 370 per room. So that is like 1700 plus rental return. So that comes out to be around 9-10% yield. And yeah, so this is the area that I would say, if you're actually looking for co-living in Perth, this is the area you have to consider in your checklist. Now, I'm not saying this is the best area. There are pros and cons with every strategy, every location, but this is something that you have to know more about. I'm happy to connect with you if this is the strategy that you're trying to seek. There's a link in the description. Just click on that, find the contact details, and reach out to us.